while doing one of Inez's uh, companion quests. Thessaly? We talked to Thessaly.
Purple berry product samples! Purple berry product samples!
Cool. But there were other rooms that were inside that you could interact. Well, you couldn't really interact with. But we went into different rooms when I was here. So Inez's quest brought us into this one. Recording room 1. Recording room 2 was part of the quest we did for Thessaly. And then I noticed there's a recording room 3 upstairs, which leads me to believe that Thessaly has to have at least 3 quests that she's involved in. So I'm late in the game. I've already reached the archive. I'm gonna test and see. She's not, like, calling me over. So probably not, but yeah. We'll find out. Save in front of her. I saved already on the stairs, but just to be safe, I'm gonna save in front of her. She kind of almost has the same hair as Auntie.
Hello, hello. Fabulous work earlier. Been hoping for a chance to collaborate together again. And finally, the stars align. I have something you'd be ideal for. Interested? Or have you already had your fill of the creative side of this business?
I long to create.
Splendid. The key to any successful collaboration is creating that exact kind of attitude. We've had a bit of a dispute on a prominent aetherwave drama we produce here. Some outsized egos at play, let's say. Main issue, once again, comes down to realism. Authenticity. Figured you, being such a maverick outsider and all, would be perfectly suited to advise. It's called Corporate Fixers for Hire. Heard of it?
Oh, I also forgot the main actor for that work was inside. So of course he was going to tie into something. They wouldn't have named the character. I'm not familiar. What's the premise?
It's about a department of contract specialists who assist others in taking down organizational rivals. Help them climb that ladder. Real popular, especially among middle managers. You in? Pays about the same as before.
I should have brought Marisol. I believe she's the one who loves aether waves. Yeah, why the void not?
Well, wonderful. You were invaluable before. Head back to the recording booth. I'll meet you there and introduce you to our so-called talent.
Well, Ruby's moving, so it's not Holt? I thought Holt was part of that show. Maybe Holt wasn't? We start the task. Invaluable insight for hire. Thessaly Falk needs your help to solve a talent dispute on a prominent aetherwave drama. I don't want to go all the way back to grab Marisol.
Sorry, no autographs.
This is our star performer and sages Shilliber, Holter-Williger. He plays Rico Sockdolager, head of our top-notch team of paid troubleshooters.
So very glad to meet you, whoever you are.
And here's our lead writer, a master of fervid puffery and dynamic product-oriented dramatization, v.a.l.e.r.i.e.
Charmed, I'm sure.
This is our maverick friend who advised on our latest advert. Brought a real sense of authenticity to the proceedings. More realism than you can shake an actual stick at. The two of you have questions our unconventional nonconformist friend here can answer. Definitively and genuinely. So fire away. I'll leave you to it.
In this episode, we're introducing an important walk-on character. A covert agent type with a hidden past. Someone, full of intrigue. What kind of background would be wholly true and unconditionally authentic to someone like that?
Well,
Someone like you, but not you. An agent you admired.
well, I only have a professor check. Man, I should have really grabbed psychopath, huh? Okay, well, I can only be me, because I'm not going to say just steal Commander Zane, because that's stealing from another Aetherwave ain't going to work. They were an erudite scholar who was deeply well read and extensively published.
Fabulous. I mean, so real and realistic. I will endeavor to depict it in the most truly true, genuine way.
I'll be coaching our walk-on's performance. What sort of delivery would be completely honest to this person?
Okay. So monotone, always screaming, which is a no. No one wants to watch a show where someone's always screaming. Everything's a joke to them. Maybe. This is supposed to be a serious show. I'm trying to remember. This is like the Assassin show, right? They have strange pitch and frequently mispronounce words, but I just made them a professor. Never heard anyone with such a gruff voice. That's what the lead's voice is already, a gruff voice. Or is the lead already a monotone voice? We don't get to hear this Aetherwave, so I don't know what the lead's voice sounds like, other than I thought it was Holt. So Holt's already gruff, so this person shouldn't be the same. Most off-put, I guess I'm gonna make them excessively monotone.
Interesting. Well then, I shall dutifully characterize your authoritatively truthful direction. All right, now, at this point, I need to illustrate a critical problem that our crack team along with the walk-on need to solve. Give me your honest feedback on the read. This manager won't go down easy. She discovered our tampering with the Computronic registry to shift blame away from our client. Now, it blames them for everything. What do you think? Honestly, too much? Was I gilding the lily?
Lily exists to be gilded. More weeping? Up the nonchalance. So savor the fight, or the lily exists to be gilded, which just sounds like a euphemism, my dude. I'm trying to decide if I want to do the fight one or if I want to gild the lily, because I feel like gilding the lily is the one that the game wants you to choose. But I don't get to hear this Aetherwave, so it's so disappointing. Well, the lily exists to be gilded. What else is it for?
All right. Good feedback. Very useful. Got it.
Last question. Right afterward, we introduce a crisis of some kind. What Auntie's Choice product would be most useful?
A Siggy could be the next Siggy could be your last, so I can promote cigarettes, weapons, something to take the edge off. So alcohol. Wait, no, this one's alcohol. Do they have anything with alcohol in it? Or I wouldn't know, and I couldn't care. So what is the take? So just other drugs that aren't cigarettes or alcohol. Well, I'm gonna promote the alcohol because they stole all of the Spectrum vodkas. There's no whiskey. Oh, there is. There's ice aged whiskey. I was gonna say there's no whiskey in this universe. Do you have anything with alcohol in it?
You bet. Practically everything, in fact. I know the perfect item.
Fabulosity, absolute fabulosity. Always a pleasure to work with you.
When's this gonna run?
You should start hearing that episode on the wireless anytime now. You've probably already started hearing your advertisement. Well, I hope you look back fondly on this whole creative dalliance. Now I will. Now just a moment and we can hear it all assembled.
We're stuck. Bottom of the ladder. Outmaneuvered time and time again.
It's tied in to the sound effects, isn't it?
Credit for big ideas. Then they enlisted the best to rouse their career for a healthy fee. Yes, it's time, everyone, for Corporate Fixers for Hire, starring Holt Terwilliger as Rico Sockdolager, Greer Goodwin as Tuesday Sneed, guest starring Madge Parmenter. Brought to you by Auntie Cleo and Pals Borst Rockets, a deep-fried dough-wrapped Borst sausage on a stick. Launch one into lunch today. On last week's episode, The Business Tripwire, our team encountered Fortunato Aguilar, a covert agent type who read a bunch of books no one had ever heard of, and wrote a few no one would ever read.
At last we meet Agent Aguilar, Fortunato if you like playing with fire. The secret surveillance grid, which I'm not supposed to talk about, is at your disposal.
Their steely eyes locked. Neither blinked for almost a full minute. But Rico had unfortunate news.
This manager won't go down easy. She discovered her tampering with the computronic registry to shift blame away from our client. Now, he blames them for everything.
Just then, proximity alerts reported incoming threats surrounding their ship on all sides. Rico was stressed, blocked up, in need of aid, of inspiration, of the taste he craved.
If only I had Anti-Fizzle's Purple Berry Liqueur. Now you can taste Purple Berry in any drink.
What will happen next? Stay tuned for next week's episode of Corporate Fixers for Hire.
Remember, it's a dangerous galaxy out there, but you can live a life that's bolder, survive, and thrive with Auntie's Choice brand products. Trust your Auntie, or else.
So, I mean, we heard as much as I could, but unfortunately, it's tied into the sound effects just like the other freaking thing on this spaceship. Why it should be tied into the wireless. I mean, I can always just listen to it on the wireless, but it's kind of dumb. So I had to listen to the other thing playing the entire time, no matter how close I got to the frickin' mic.
Wonderful working with you. Let's definitely do brunch sometime.
I thought it was kind of fun. Like, it was bad, but it was supposed to be bad because it's an aether wave.
Sorry, in the midst of composing my latest product-oriented dramatization. Talk later.
Thanks.
Such a pleasure to work with you. Let's chill together again sometime.
Sounds good.